Right, troops, here to talk to you about this open world malarkey. As open world games become more prevalent in our gaming society, I want to put a wee critical eye on some of them, some of the best, some of the worst, some of the people that I really love, some of the worst for unknown reasons. Maybe it's sycophantish reasons, like I'll talk about Elden Ring's open world in comparison to some of the other ones that are more recent, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, or Fallout 4, or fucking anything you want, really, right? And what we'll really be looking at is like what's actually in these worlds. We'll talk about whether they think they're good looking or no, but that really doesn't. A good looking game does not make a game good. It helps, but it doesn't make the game good. What makes a game good? Gameplay. Things to do in your open world. Most of them are a bit repetitive, I'm not gonna lie. But I'd rather have more repetitive tasks than none at all. Because if you make an open world empty, completely empty other than combat scenarios, I have to, wonder why you even made it at all. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean, jelly bean?
And there are a few games like this that are really guilty of that, like your Just Causes, your Rage 2s, even though I really did love Rage 2 as a game. The shooting was cracking, but you just went from camp to camp and blew things up. That's all you did. Nothing else. Elden Ring, what you doing in Elden Ring? You're just going from dungeon to dungeon killing things. Nothing else. No environmental puzzles. Halo Infinite is guilty of this as well. Nay environmental puzzles. Nothing else. Bugger all. Then you take something like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which get ripped fucking apart. And it's got quite a few different side activities to do. You've got hunting challenges. They're not great, but they're there. You've got your secret bosses like Elden Ring, so that's something they've got in common. Then you've got a wee side game called Orlog, which is like some form of dominoes involving wee miniature things. It's pretty good fun. You've also got drinking games. You've got flighting, which is rhyme rap battles. You've got platforming challenges in the form of like glyphs. So you'll get these sort of sci-fi things that'll appear. Pretty good. Not the greatest, but they can be frustrating, so because a lot of timing involved. But it's like, why did you rip AC apart? Apart from the story, which I think could have been condensed. That should have been a lot more side stuff. But you'll praise Elden Ring's open world for being the best you've ever seen. I think I smell shite. I smell sycophantic fucking loved upness here, like when Kojima put out that Death Stranding game where you did nothing but walk and walk and walk, and then you aged, and you actually aged in the fucking rain. That's how boring that game was. It just seems to me that Miyazaki, I don't even know if that's the right fucking name, do you know that? The guy that made Dark Souls, he could pump out anything that's got Dark Souls combat in it and you'd lap it up. It's like, it's the greatest game ever, it's the best. It's the same as Demon Souls when it was released back in 2009. The game has barely changed. In fact, I would imagine it's not really changed at all. Why would it change? Why don't you give people what they love, but you'll criticise Far Cry for doing the same thing? Do you see the hypocrisy here, people? Do you fucking see the hypocrisy? Yeah, you don't like Ubisoft because they're a big multinational fucking corporation that have a lot of controversies in their fucking past that have brushed under the carpet, like Activision. But I'm not talking about that. That's a small part of a bigger operation. No, it shouldn't have happened, but there are a lot of innocent devs at Ubisoft that don't deserve your fucking ire, okay? And when you're going to rip apart Far Cry for being the same, I expect you to do the same with Elden Ring, because it's literally the fucking same. It's not changed. So that makes you a fucking hypocrite. Well done. Hasn't Kojima, been in the past in trouble with his fan base for outwardly criticising his dev team and saying they're like fucking useless and things like that. I don't think Mr. Kojima is quite as squeaky clean as you all like to think that he is. That'll go for any big Japanese developer. It's probably a part of Japanese culture. Don't give a fuck if it is. Doesn't make it right. But you'll call out shite when you see it. But oh no, we like this one. We like this game, so any crap, we'll just brush it under the carpet. Fuck off. So anyway, back to the open worldness. I do happen to love my open world games. I think there's a lot more to be had in these games other than just activities. I like to explore. I like to walk around the world. I like to see them. I like their day and night cycles. I take in the beauty of an open world when it's been crafted well, and I do think Elden Ring's world has been crafted extremely well. I'm really in love with it. The aesthetic, the way everything looks, it's fucking sensational to look at. But there's nothing to do other than fight things, so this is why I'm making this video. Because I've seen people praise the open world. Oh, it's the best open world ever. Nah, it's really not. It's not even the prettiest open world. I actually think the graphics in Fallout 4 are better, they're clearer. They're not as muddy. I do tend to find that the environments come off as smudged because there's a lot of fucking weather effects. There's a lot of places like the Storm Castle or whatever, Storm Hill. It's fucking stormy 9 times out of 10, so it's a lot of stuff blowing around, and it does have a wee bit of a smudged look, so not all perfect. Nothing is. I wanted to address some of the things I'm witnessing. I just can't be arsed. Just because you like it means it's okay. Nah mate. Nah, it's not. Beautiful world, nothing in it. Simple as that. It's not the greatest world of all time. Not even fucking close. But is it beautiful? Yeah. So, if you don't agree, cool. We don't have to agree on everything. That's another thing, is that I've seen folk that I disagreed with somebody about the Cortana in the live action Hero, and I was like, I don't agree with what you're saying. Why does she need to look fucking identical to the game? And then at the end of the discussion, they're like, oh, you can unfollow me if you want. I said, I'm not unfollowing you because we have a difference of opinion. What's the matter with you? You know, fuck Twitter, I'm off it anyway, so who cares? But, aye, thanks for lending me your fucking ears, your buccaneers. Where are my buccaneers? Under my bucking hat! Good night.